Here we are. Here we are. Black Friday, isn't it? Is that what it is? Black Friday? In the United States, we had move that. In the United States, we had a Thanksgiving yesterday. And then typically, after Thanksgiving, we have what they call Black Friday, which is sales everywhere. Is that what happens? I think it is. Sales everywhere, all kinds of sales. Sales. All your plugins are on sale. I mean, every Final Cut Pro plugin in the world is on sale. So we're going to go over some of those today, plus a couple of other odds and ends. How y'all doing? Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? The people in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody that celebrates it. Now, I think that's mostly the United States. I'm not sure if they do it in Canada at the same time or not. I don't know. Gert says, we have it is Friday today. Thank God it's Friday. That's what we would call that around here. So I got listen, I'm going to open up a package that I got from B&H. I'm also prone to Black Friday sales. I mean, they're all over the place, aren't they? I'm just adjusting myself here in my chair. They're all over the place. There's all kinds of plugins and this and that and this video thing and that video thing and this Amazon's got it and B&H has got it and everybody has it. So Roz says, Canada does not celebrate Thanksgiving at the same time, but we do celebrate it a bit earlier in the year. That's what I thought. I thought you had a Thanksgiving as well. So in the United States, it's a national holiday, which means it's a federally endorsed holiday. That's what they typically say. I'm going to check my audio real quick. Audio is fine. Everything sounds good, just the way I like it, with all of my different plugins and things. So anybody in the United States that celebrated Thanksgiving, I hope it was a happy Thanksgiving for you. That's what we like to hear. So what do we want to talk about? We're going to talk about plugins and things that are on sale, of course. It's also Final Cut Friday, so it's open up to anything you want to talk about Final Cut Pro related. Gert says, I got Cinematch for $99, the Final Cut Pro version, and extended my Flickr account. Absolutely. Listen, they're very effective, these ads. Some of these ads are very effective, and the prices are incredible. One of the things that I got, let me just show you one of the things that I got. Let me just pull that up. Orders. This is one of the things that I got. Let me see here. I got this new DJI, not it's new, it's actually the older one, this DJI Mavic Mini Combo. So it's got 3 batteries, it's got blade protection cages, it's got a controller, and it's got a 3 battery charger and a case. Normally it was $500. It was on sale for $298.99, so like $200 off. Now I have a Typhoon H, which is a 6-bladed hexacopter that I use that shoots 4K. This one shoots 2.7K, and it's less than 0.55 pounds. This is a tiny, tiny one, but the price is incredible. I mean, $298.99 for the whole kit, including the 3 batteries. I said, let me just pick this up. I'm looking for another, even though it's only 2.7K, whatever, 3K, that's fine. I never output in, I do record in 4K with my Typhoon H, but I never output in 4K. It's always 1080p to YouTube or to somewhere else. So that's one of the things that I got. It's very windy. As a matter of fact, if we lose connection, the internet might go down. It might go down. So if we lose connection, there's nothing I can do about it. Look at the wind. This is live. Final Cut Pro Radio HQ backyard. You can see all the leaves back there. Lots and lots of leaves. So anyway, I just got this today. It came up on one of the feeds that I'm monitoring to tell everybody about Black Friday sales. And would I buy it for $500? No, I would not. I'm not interested at $500. At $298.99, $98.99, I was very curious. And yes, this thing is tiny. It's tiny. Great little drone. I have the 4K version 2.0 here, and the Mavic Air. Love these drones. Yes, absolutely. So this one does not require an FAA license. It's as long as you don't put the cage on it, the blade cages, it doesn't require an Federal Aviation Administration license, because it's under the weight limit that you require. So, $300. I'll get it in a couple of days whenever they said it's going to come out. And I got a few other things as well. So speaking of leaves, let me show you what's going on. This is what I dealt with this morning before I came on the air. That's what I was doing this morning. Blowing leaves. I have an acre and a half, and I have a lot, tons, literally 2 to 3 tons of leaves on my property when I take them all up. So Garrett says, be careful with that drone. His sensors on the bottom. I don't use my sensors on my Typhoon H. I never needed them. I never used them, so I'm not worried about that. I'm always careful with the drone. I never use the sensors, so that's not a problem. So let's go over and see what else is going on as far as sales. Let me see. What do we want to do first? We always keep leaves on the ground, good for hedgehogs and other small animals. I have tons, T-O-N-S, tons of leaves. There's no way I can keep it on the ground. It would be 3 foot high. I would have no grass in the spring when I came out. Right now, it's up to, the wind's blowing some of them away, and I blew some of them this morning, and I pick them up. If I didn't take them out, it would literally be 1 or 2 feet of leaves over my entire property. Can't leave them. There's plenty of leaves left over, but I can't leave the bulk of the leaves. I have 30 100-foot, over 100-year-old oak trees on this property. Can't leave it. So what do we got here? Let me see. This is the backyard. Now, this has been blown off, actually. A lot of these leaves have disappeared since this morning. There we go. But it's very windy there. We had wind warning. We might lose connection. I don't know for a fact, but we'll find out if we do. Here's one of the sales. We talked about this earlier. This is Film Convert. We had them on the show. The Cinematch, Black Friday save 40%. Learn more. Intuitive color grading tools designed for your camera from Film Convert. You can get free trials there. Sensor Match. There you go for that. That's our first one for today. Now, what else do we have? That's Film Convert. We'll turn that one off. Bread FX. Black Friday and Cyber Week up to 50% off everything. They have all kinds of neat. I have this one. I have the text message too, and I have this one, the hang tags. I think I have this one. I have a bunch of these. I don't know if I have outliner or not. I don't know exactly what I have, but this is up to 50% off. Brett FX. Gert says, I did some requests for other cameras like the GoPro Hero 9 and the Canon XC10. Well, I thought the GoPro had a Hero 10 out. Isn't the 10 the most recent one? I was glad that they have the supported iPhone in there. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not sure how much I would actually use that. Let me see what else we have here. Here's another one. This is Motion VFX, of course. Special deals. Black Weeks, 30% off. Black 21. First Black Week expired. Now's the time. Second Black Week. They have different things there. I have some of these. I have some of their plugins, but that's Motion VFX. So we have some comments. Tears says, I'm considering buying Color Finale 2 Pro, originally costing $149, now selling for $95. That sounds like a good deal. Eric says, yes, I need the Canon XF400 simulations. So speaking of camera, what happened to the GH6? Panasonic came out and announced that they were going to release the GH6 in 2021, and I guess they delayed it till early 2022. So I'm not in the market for a camera, but I'm certainly going to look at the GH6 because I have all the lenses for it. I have a whole set of micro four thirds lenses already. So if it's something that I like, and it's going to have a much, much better low light than the GH5 or the GH5 Mark II or the GH5S, because none of those have low light that I'm satisfied with. I shoot a lot of bands in dark clubs, so I like to have something close to the Sony a7S III. But once again, if I buy the Sony a7S III, I got to buy a whole new set of lenses, or at least a couple of lenses. So I don't know if I will do that, but we'll see what the GH6 does. Should be out the first part of 2020. Hero 10 is available for Cinematch. Hero 9 not yet, but they are different in image. Motion VFX is great, always up to date and good service, yes. Panasonic and others have chip delivery problems. Everything is slowing down, not Apple. As a matter of fact, there's a sale. Let me see if I can find that sale. So Eric says he bought an Envoy Pro 2 terabyte from OWC with FCP Summit discount. Who out there is using a RAID system, a RAID 5 or a RAID 6 with the Apple Silicon Mac? I'm in the market for one. I'm thinking at least a 5 or 6 drive minimum, so I can get speed with 3.5 drives, 3.5 inch drives, up to an 8-inch disc. I go online and I watch the reviews, and they're talking about NAS, and they're talking about this. I need one that's fast, over 2,000 megabits a second transfer speed, and I don't prefer. I want it to be Thunderbolt 3/Thunderbolt 4 compatible. I mean, that's what I want, the connectivity. I have 10 gig E on my Mac Pro over here, but I'm not going to be using that most of the time. I'm going to be using my new MacBook Pro. I want to be using this with a RAID system. My old RAIDs do not connect, but my old RAIDs are Thunderbolt 2. Cheers, by the way. So I want a RAID system that connects to the new Apple Silicon Macs. The ones I have do not, but they are Thunderbolt 2, not Thunderbolt 3. And I'm not going to be using my Mac Pro for the most part. I want it to work with both, but it has to work with the Apple Silicon, and there's an issue with some of them. I will look at some of the OWC solutions. I'm not sure if I'm going to go that route or not, though. Just moving something here. So we're going to open up one of the things that I bought from B&H. Got a package from B&H. Let's take a look at it. Shift things around here a little bit. Move my keyboard out of the way for the time being. Put it over here. Let's look at this. This is a box from B&H. All right, box from B&H. Now, we're going to open it up and see what's in here. his guess. Garrett, my guess, a new lens. Wait till you see what's in here. Where's my box opener? Where is my box opener? Here it is. You've seen this before. This is what was inside of this giant box. After you take the all the stuffing out, the new AI Micro, I got this. It just came in stock, so I got it real quick before it went out of stock again. Put this back over here. This is their new interface that connects via a detachable cable to Mac, Android, or iPhone. And it uses 3 of their different apps for plugging in 1/8-inch microphones, auto sensing. All those auto sensing, it can use a TRS or a TRRS, either one, and it has a whole bunch of other features. I used the predecessor to this before this one came out. It includes 3 cables. It includes 3 cables, 3 different sets of cables. USB-C to USB-C, 1 Lightning, and USB-C to USB-A. Now, one of the things when the Rode Wireless Go 2 came out, I said, you guys can't include the Lightning cable for that? Oh, no. No, they said, no. There's too many people have too many different cables. We can't include the Lightning cable. So they charge another $25 to $27 for a cable, the digital USB-C cable, on top of the $300 for the phones. Oh no, we can't. No, we don't know what kind of cable you have. Three different cables are included. All the cables you could possibly need are included with this purchase. That's one of the reasons I bought it. It's pretty neat. iPads, iPhones, Android, and computers. So that's what came in that giant box from B&H. All those YouTubers use dangerous knives. They're not dangerous. You have to know how to use them, which I do. So I ordered 1, 2. They are not yet available here. They said deliverable November a few days ago. Firmware. It is firmware upgradable. Yes, it is. Absolutely. So I had the one before that, the SCL6. I've had it for years. I've used that to get audio into my iPhone when I shoot, which of course is something that I use. Mainly I use that. So this one looks much more advanced. Lots of neat features. You can use it with your phone, Android, iPad, whatever. But I use it with my iPhone to shoot audio for video. And I can get shotgun microphones in there and the Rode Wireless Go 2 and stuff like that. Because the cable that they give you with the Rode Wireless Go 2, the digital cable, it's complete nonsense. The level is so low, it's incredible. I complained to them, oh no, it's what it's supposed to be. I said, no, it's not. If you plug it into the SC6L, you can get a much, much louder volume, especially with the app. But so I'll use this one. I'm really looking forward to it. It's very nice to use with the iPhone. It absolutely is. I can get my Sennheiser MKE 600 shotgun into my iPhone when I'm recording live or interviewing somebody. I point that to the front-facing tower. I'll have a Rode Wireless Go 2 pinned to me, so I have a lapel and I have the MKE 600 pointing forward. It does a great job of capturing audio clearly 6 feet, 8 feet in front of the camera. So that's what I get. So let's see what else we have. B&H. Lots of things on B&H. That's expired. Oh, here we go. This is one of the most incredible deals on Final Cut Pro plugins I think I've ever seen. 95% on over 1,900 premium FCP X effects, $67. $67. Now, that says they give you every plugin, and they will in the future as well. That's what they're saying on their site. Everything they make. So we had some comments about the Rode. So the input level of the Wireless Go 2 is too low on the phone. Yes, with their digital, they have a USB-C connector to Lightning cable that they charge $27 for, and the level of that thing is incredibly low. You can push it up. I tried it. You can push it up as high as you want. It's too low. I use the analog out of the Rode Wireless Go 2 into the old version of this, the SC6L or the L6, whatever it is, to get a decent level. And I can get a very good level with that setup, analog out of the Rode Wireless Go 2 with their free reporter app. This one also works with the free reporter app. I complained. I said, this is just ridiculous. You're charging $27 and the level is really, really low. I mean, it's not like minuscule, but compared to the analog out, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. I don't know what it's like with that, using that SC, the USB cable with the computer. I don't know. Had a poor experience with Rode Go 2 making a documentary recently. Lots of distorted voice and a constant clicking on one of the mics, sticking with Electro from now on. So if you had your cell connection on your iPhone anywhere close, you can get a clicking noise with a lot of microphones, and sometimes with the Rode Wireless Go 2, depending on how you're hooking them up. That's what I've discovered. I've had no problem. I use them all the time, and I have no distortion. I monitor with headphones and stuff. I don't have any problem so far. I like them a lot. However, I'm going to be selling mine and getting these new DJI microphones that are coming out in January. They look fantastic. They look fantastic. They have like half a dozen improvements over the Rode Wireless Go, and the quality sounds good. They're not out yet. They're made by DJI. So many different things that they have that improved on the Rode Wireless Go. So I'm going to get a set of those, and I'll probably sell my Rode Wireless Go 2s. Hello, Richard from France. Hello, France. How you doing? I don't think you celebrate Thanksgiving over there. I know you don't. You celebrate other holidays with us, but not Thanksgiving. Let's see what else we have. So let's go back to here. This is FCPFX.com. $67. You access their entire site. Everything. I already have some of their plugins, but I bought this package anyway for future proofing. $67. That's like 2 or 3 plugins. So the ones that I don't get, I now have. This is the great value. Let's do another one. Let me see one more here. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one, of course. FX Factory. They're using 20% off on all products. You use the code Black Friday. So let's go to Final Cut Pro. There's all kinds of things. This one is, I think, by our friend Ian Anderson, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 20% off. And I think, yeah, they have, let's check this out. Looking for Alex Gallner's. He has one here too. I don't know what his is called, but he has one. Let me, I know it's a transition thing. Where is his? Well, Ripple Training's there. I have a bunch of theirs. I don't have Alex's yet, but it's here somewhere. Anyway, Alex Gallner has one. Our friend Ian Anderson has one. I guess they don't list them by the name of the people. But anyway, 20% off all of the plugins. So there's a lot of audio denoise, wind remover, level Mac. H1 is $99. That seems like it's a lot of money. Oh, there we go. Animation transitions. Let me look up that. Animation. Let's see what we got. There we go. Animation transitions from our friend Alex Gallner. M1 Apple and Intel processors, works on both. So it's 20% off. It's, I think, $39 instead of $49. That's what I believe. I just tested the Wireless Go 2 with the original cable of Rode, and it works fine. Level-wise, it's okay. It's exactly the same on the phone as on the receiver. I'm not sure which cable you're talking about. The original cable, you mean the analog cable? I know that one's the same. It's the digital cable you have to buy extra on. There's no way. It's half the volume of the analog cable. I've done tests and tests and tests and tests, and you can see, you pull the waveform into Final Cut Pro, you can see it. It's much lower than the analog output. First off, the volume control on the Rode Wireless Go, the output where you can adjust the volume, doesn't affect the digital. It only affects the analog, so you cannot boost the volume. The analog is a fixed amount, and it's way too low. It's way too low. It's half the volume of the analog, so I never use that. I never bought one of those cables. I got a workaround that I used. Instead of paying their $27 for that cable, it was ridiculous. And now they're including it in this. They're including all the cables right here. You don't need the, after me complaining about it, and they say, oh no, we can't put all those cables in one box. We don't know what anybody uses. Yeah, nonsense. But anyway, I'm going to get rid of my Rode Wireless Go 2 in sometime in the beginning of the year after I get the new DJI microphones. They look fantastic. They do so many things. For example, just one of the things they do. They have a charging case, right? They have a charging case, a little case. Both transmitters and the receiver fit in this one case, and they charge all three units with a single USB cable or it has a battery built in. You can do 2 full charges on all 3 of them with no connection whatsoever. With Rode Wireless Go, you got 3 different USB-C cables connected to 3 different units, and they go all over the place. So that's just one of the things. That's just one of the things. I use the Rode SC15 cable. If that's the digital cable, it's not loud enough. It's not loud enough. I've done many experiments with it to try to see if it's going to be loud enough. It's not. It's not nearly as loud as the analog output with the Rode Reporter app. I can get twice the volume out of it. Here we got another one. Black Friday. This is our friends Ultimedia. They've been on the show before. Turn that off. Black Friday super sale, 50% discount. Beat Mark II, FCPX Auto Duck, FCP SRT Importer 2, whole bunch of different ones here. They're like 37% off, 50% off. There's another one. Here's a bundle, $24.99 instead of $37.99. There's another one. Oh, here's something that's not, this is not directly Final Cut Pro related. It is in a kind of way. It is for me. It certainly is for me. But this is one that's not directly related, but we're going to... Pete's Coffee, one of my favorite coffee makers. If you live in the States, 20% off site-wide, free shipping on orders over $29. Now, they roast their coffee the same day they ship it. So if your coffee ships on a Monday, it's roasted on Monday. 20% off site-wide, free shipping on orders $29 plus. So I'll be ordering, it says, use code CYBERWEEK only at Pete's.com, valid through 11/29, which is Monday. I'll be ordering 4 pounds on Monday at that price. I'll be ordering 4 pounds on Monday at that price. Oh, here's another one. This is not Final Cut Pro related. Let me pull this up. Here we go. This is not Final Cut Pro related, but it's something that I'm using, that I use all the time, and I figured I'd just include that there. Let me just turn this off real quick, and we're good there. This is, let me go up here. So all this stuff that you see on my screen right now, this is all Ecamm Live. You can see my audio down here. Over here, it's right there. My audio levels, for example, all my audio sources I can turn on and off. There's a whole bunch of different levels here below me. There's like layers on a Photoshop document down here, and there's all kinds of other things that I'm doing. This is Ecamm Live, and they have a sale as well. That's the software that I use. This is, they're having a sale, 40% off on their subscription. So I have the Pro version, $19.20 a month, which is 40% off, though. That's a really, really good discount. They do this. This is the biggest discount they do every year. I have the Pro version, but since I bought the app, and I use the Pro version, I have a very steep discount for life on the Pro version. I'm not paying $19.20. That's about $230 a year. I'm paying like $90 a year for life because I had the app. I bought the Lifetime app a long time ago. So I don't even pay that much, but it's well worth it. If you want to try it, try the standard, and then you can go to the Pro if you need the features. I use it because I have the interview mode, for example. I use that. Coffee and cameras, always fun. Do they sell tea, by the way? Yes, they do. Peets.com certainly sells tea, but I don't know if they ship out of the United States. I don't know how that would work. It might be too expensive. Yes, they have all kinds of tea. But I buy their coffee a lot. There's 2 places that I buy it. One of them is from Pete's, which I'll be ordering from Monday. I'll order at 20% off. I'll order 4 pounds. I use about a pound a week. A little bit more than a pound a week. I'll order 4 pounds. Whole bean. I grind it myself before I brew it. And I'm going to get the Mocha Java is what I typically get. That's my favorite coffee of theirs. So 20% off. I'll get 4 pounds, and it'll be used up in a month. It'll be used up by the first of the year. So another Black Friday. This is a mixed blessing, but people seem to like it. Isotope. Now, they don't have a sale on the stuff for Final Cut Pro specifically, but this one, the holiday sale bundle, it includes RX Elements for $49. This includes all these plus RX Elements. This doesn't work. It's not supported in Final Cut Pro. Even though some people said they got it to work, it's still not supported. I haven't bought RX9 yet. I don't know if I need all those other things. I'll have to see about it. But I use it in Logic, and it's completely fine there. But let me just pull this up real quick, and I'll show you one of the things that I have just recently bought. Here. So I've bought this. First off, I have this unit. This is a U audio unit. It's very expensive. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I bought this.
Never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
Here we go. I'm unmuted. So I bought this C-Suite Intelligent Remove Background Noise and Room Tone from Vocals, including reverb. It runs in real time on this unit right there. It runs in real time. So I'm going to try this, see what happens. I mean, I've tried it already, and it seems to work very well. Without noise, fingerprints, and natural artifacts. It runs in real time. So that's one of the things that I bought recently. And I have other, if I use IX, I use them in Logic. I don't use it in Final Cut because it hasn't, look, they've been crashing Final Cut for years, and they finally came out and said most of our plugins don't work or not supported in Final Cut. Whether they work or not, that's fine. You get them to work, that's fine. I don't use them in Final Cut. I use them in Logic only, and I like them in Logic. They seem to work fine. Let me just check on something else. What else is going on here? Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. So IBC was canceled. Was anybody surprised about that? I wasn't surprised about it. Of course it's going to be canceled. NAB can't go off. IBC can't go off. Don't be ridiculous. If they're going to cancel one, they're going to cancel everything. We'll see what happens next time. Next year, 2022. The fourth week of April, January, February, March, April. So 4 months into 2022, we will see how things are and whether or not they indeed go ahead with NAB 2022. Have to see the circumstances at the time. So, KB Collins says, love seeing all these products. Thank you once again, Richard. You're more than welcome. What else do we have here? Oh, here's a great one. This is really a great price if you are going to get AirPods Pro. $159 for the AirPods Pro. Incredible price. I think I paid $189 when they were on sale. So that's really good. That's on Amazon right now if you want to get those. What else do we have here? I think there's tons and tons of stuff. B&H, Black Friday, all kinds of stuff. Black Friday officially here in B&H. So I've seen, let me see if I've seen these. I've seen saves on, this was incredible. I think $300 off on the new MacBook Pros, up to $300 off. This is at Adorama. If you're in the market for one, and they seem to have them in stock, I'm not sure how they did that, but they seem to have them in stock if you're in the market for one of those. I don't know if you are. Let's check the backyard. The wind is not too bad. Still seems to be there a little bit. Yep, it's still windy out there. We had a wind warning right before we went live. So, but if you're in the market for one of these new MacBook Pros, which I really like mine a lot, they're on sale at Adorama in the United States. $200, $150, $300 off. I highly recommend that one if you're in the market for one. Yeah, Isotope plugins not good in Final Cut Pro. Yeah, I like them in Logic. They work really good, but Final Cut, they've been the number one crasher of Final Cut for years. They crash Final Cut all over the place. So, yeah, some people said they get them to work. That's fine. I'm not going to spend time troubleshooting their plugins when I have other plugins that I can use. I have another noise reduction plugin in Final Cut that I use. What is it called? I don't know if this C-Suite that I bought with United Audio will work in Final Cut. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think their plugins work in Final Cut, but I don't know for a fact, to be honest with you. All right, so I think we're doing good. I'm going to get ready for some more Christmas dinner. Finally got my MacBook Pro delivered. Very nice. What model did you get, Eric? Did you get the top of the line one? I mean, one of the reasons I got the MacBook Pro, this MacBook Pro, is because when I travel, when I go to NAB, when I go to the Final Cut Pro Creative Summit, I broadcast from my hotel room on the Mac Pro because I use Ecamm Live. So I use this. I won't bring this with me. As a matter of fact, I got a new microphone set up as my backup that I really, really like. And it's this guy. It's the Elgato Wave 3. I've been playing around with it. I got this carbuncle on here to make the stand taller and adjust things. And I like the quality of it. And it has an app you can use for limiting and some other things, and you can mix other audio up. I really, really like this. I like the way it sounds. I like the way does not come with it. This is something that I hooked up because the stand wasn't quite tall enough. This is the one I'll be bringing with me when I travel, go to NAB or go to the Final Cut Pro Global Summit when I'm broadcasting from my hotel room. I really like this microphone. I have it over here right now as a backup in case this guy goes down, which it has before, and I'm not sure if it's Monterey, I'm not sure if it's Monterey that was causing the problem or if it was the M1. I don't know, but I've updated since then. It's been very stable. So let me just show you real quick. This is the plugins that I'm running right now. It's a channel strip, and it's a Neve preamp, and I have a noise gate and a precision limiter. Very clean. It doesn't add any color whatsoever. Just keeps your level up as tall as it can go. And that's all running on this box. This box runs those plugins, not the computer. This box has chipsets inside of it. This has 2 of them, and it runs those plugins, and it outputs in real time. That's how I'm able to use it on the stream. So Eric says 16-inch 4 terabyte max. That's the same thing I got. I got the Space Gray 64 gigabyte unified memory, 32 GPU cores, and the 10-core CPU. And I got the 4 terabyte drive as well. That drive is so fast. It's absolutely stunningly incredible. All right, what else do we have? Let me see what else, if I have something else. I don't think... Are we getting any? Yeah, we got some. So there's all kinds of sales. Of course, you just have to go around and just look for different things. Let me see. That one's that. Turn that one off. There's even a sale on... There's even a sale. I use Restream.io. There's even a sale at Restream.io. So there's probably no place there's not a sale. If you want something, go get it. Let me see if I think there's probably a sale here. I don't know if they have a sale. Maybe they don't have a sale. I'm over here at Ripple Training, our friends over there. DaVinci Resolve in Motion. I don't know if they have a sale. Maybe they don't have a sale right now. But I just wanted to show you this. So Ripple Training has Final Cut Pro 10.4 core training. They don't have 10.5 core training, and they don't have 10.6 core training because there's not enough in those updates. Those updates were so sparse that Ripple didn't even update their training. However, they have DaVinci Resolve 17 core training, right? They have DaVinci Resolve 17, which is the current version of Ripple Dissolve. Of Ripple, I mean. Ripple Dissolve. No, of Resolve. I'm sorry, of Resolve. Not Ripple Dissolve. Resolve 17 core training. This is updated. This is years old. Even though a lot of this stuff is probably the same, it's still not up to 10.5 because 10.5 and 10.6 were such small updates, they weren't worth their while. There's nothing really changed that much since 10.4. So let's hope for 10.6.2. What do you think? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. It says, big sale, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, save 40% on your cart. Enter your email address to unlock early access. So there you go. They do have a sale. I thought they had a sale. You just got to enter your email address and you get up to 40% off. There you go. All right, so that's good to know. I thought they had a sale. So that's a little pop-up. All right, so did you have a good Thanksgiving? Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Hopefully in the United States. We had a good one here, nice and quiet. Nothing exciting as far as we didn't have any family over this time. Everybody's kind of just doing their own thing at their own place. So I'm looking forward to getting this year over with. I don't know about you. There's the wind. Plenty of wind. Plenty of wind. We had a wind warning. A lot of times the internet goes out. All right, let's see what else. If we have anything else. Black Friday, we did that one. We did that one. We did that one. Did that one. So this is the web. These are the audio plugins that I use with my audio interface. I have a lot of these plugins. These are the plugins. They're not cheap. They're expensive plugins, but they're really the best plugins I've ever used. Very, very good plugins. So there's Pages, and they have, of course, have a sale over there. UAudio as well. All right. Any other comments or questions while we're here live? Anything else before we get moving? One of the things that I had a flashlight, and I was looking for things yesterday. I won't point it at the camera, but I had a flashlight, and I was looking around my desktop, and boy, can you tell your screen is dirty and your keyboard's dirty when you put the flashlight across the keyboard and across the screen. You can see smudges and specks of this and specks of that. So I went around last night and cleaned up my new MacBook Pro, and I cleaned this, and I cleaned this, and I cleaned this, and I cleaned the screen, and I cleaned my big LG monitor. Because when you put this across them, you can really see all the specks of dust and stuff. If you do this, you can really see it. It's incredible. So what I have actually is a brush that I keep dust away from here because it gets dusty. I don't think you can see it, but it gets dusty. I keep the dust out. This is a soft brush. And then I have a special cloth, a very nice cloth that I use for cleaning, more thorough cleaning. But you can really see it with the flashlight when you go across. I was shocked at how dirty it had gotten since for the last month. I don't know how. Did I spill coffee? I don't know. I must have. Don't know for a fact. Anyway, everyone, thanks for tuning in as usual. I got a drone coming for Black Friday. I bought this. This wasn't Black Friday. This just came in stock, the AI Micro. You can go on Rode.com and look it up. It looks really fantastic. I have a couple other things coming for Black Friday. But I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to head out of here and enjoy some more turkey and stuff that we had for Thanksgiving dinner today. And everybody, if you like Final Cut Friday, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to, when you're on YouTube, YouTube is the best place. Well, first off, you can join our Facebook group. Facebook.com/groups Final Cut Pro Radio TV. And over there at YouTube.com, Richard Taylor TV is the best place to go. And if you go there, also Final Cut Pro Radio. We will be having a new episode of Final Cut Pro Radio podcast out this week, couple of days, before the end of the month. That'll be coming out. But don't forget to subscribe over there at YouTube if you go over there. Hit the little bell notification button. That way you'll know whenever we go live. That's the best way. All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. think we're done for today. Final Cut Friday, another one. We have one more question. Which site was that? That was UAudio, but you need the hardware in order to run the plugins. You need this. You need a hardware device. So it's not cheap. You might get shell-shocked when you see the price, but it's really good. It's good stuff. All right, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. Have a good weekend. Check the backyard one time. Looks pretty still today. Not too bad. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate everybody hopping on, and Final Cut Friday. If you want to see more Final Cut Fridays, let me know in the comments. You can comment after the video is over, by the way. You can comment, keep on commenting. You can comment and have a little discussion there if you care to. Anyway, I'm going to head out of here. Are we going to get Final Cut Pro 10.6.2 before the end of the year? What do you think? Or are they going to go on vacation like they've been for the last 4 years and go on vacation for Christmas and not give us any Christmas presents? I hope they give us 10.6.2 before they head out. 10.6.1 was, of course, a little bug fix. And there's still some bugs. So maybe we'll get 10.6.2 before the end of the year. If they don't give it to us in the next week or two, we probably won't see it because they'll be on vacation. So anyway, Final Cut Pro team, all the people that watch this broadcast, we know you watch it because you've called in before on the phone. They are all kept inside the office. Well, hopefully I'm sure they're going to get off for Christmas, some of the parts, sometime. So anyway, we're going to head on out of here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. My name is Richard Taylor. Go ahead and subscribe over there at YouTube, whatever. And we will be back. I don't know if I'll be doing every Friday. We'll see how that goes. If you want to see Final Cut Pro Friday, let me know.